Namaskaram. It gives me immense pleasure to present this video series, Sri Mātre Namaha, on the magnificent group compositions, the Kamalāmbā Navāvarana Kritis of Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar, who was one among the Carnatic music trinity. As part of the Shanmata tradition, or the sixfold paths of worship codified by Adi Shankara Bhagavad Pada, Shaktam venerates the divine feminine energy. In this path, the Sri Vidya worship focuses on Goddess Mahā Tripurasundari, the Supreme Mother. The Kamalāmbā Navāvarana Kritis are addressed to Goddess Kamalamba of Tiruvarur. These are considered very significant in terms of both the musical form and the philosophical value. Let's see why. What are the 9 Avaranas or the Navavaranas? A common misconception is to call this work the Navavarnam. It is not Navavarnam but Navavaranam, Nava Avaranam. Let us now look at what this means. The Sri Chakra is a geometrical representation that holds great significance in the worship of Goddess Mahā Tripurasundari according to Tantric rituals. The Sri Chakra consists of 9 enclosures or layers, and these are called the Nava Avaranas. Avarana means an enclosure or a veil. The Sri Chakra, considered the abode of Goddess Mahā Tripurasundari, is visualized as an elaborate mansion with 9 enclosures. The 9 enclosures of the Sri Chakra are as follows: a square known as the Bhupura, a 16-petaled lotus or the Shodashadala, an 8-petaled lotus or Ashtadala, 14 triangles or Chaturdashara, the outer 10 triangles or Bahirdashara, the inner 10 triangles or the Antardashara, the 8 triangles or Ashtakona or the Vasukona, since there are 8 Vasus, 1 triangle or the Trikona, a dot or the Bindu, which is the central point of the Sri Chakra. It is very interesting to note that within the 8-petaled lotus, the core of the Sri Chakra consists of a total of 43 triangles formed by the intersection of 4 triangles facing upwards, which are representative of Lord Shiva, and 5 triangles facing downwards, which are representative of Shakti. The culmination of all these is the Bindu or the central point, which is a dot placed in the center. The Kamalāmbā Navāvarana Kritis describe the Sri Chakra and its spiritual significance, the geometric structure, the various enclosures in the chakra, the mantras embedded in them, and many more such intricacies and nuances of the Sri Chakra. In these kritis, we find the technical details of each of the enclosures, the names of the enclosures, the presiding deities, the yoginis, the bijaksharas, the mudras, and several other details. Although the compositions in this series are 11 in number, the first one is a Dhyana Kriti and the last one is a Mangala Kriti. The central 9 are on the 9 enclosures in the Sri Chakra, namely the Navavaranas. Now, if we look at the literary aspect of the Kamalāmbā Navāvarana Kritis, all of them are in the Sanskrit language. Out of the 9 central compositions, the first 8 are in the 8 successive vibhaktis or the grammatical declensions of the proper noun Kamalāmbā, and the 9th Kriti employs all the vibhaktis or the declensions. Apart from the 9 central compositions, the initial Dhyana Kriti and the concluding Mangala Kriti are in Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti or the vocative case in the Sanskrit language. Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar declares that the goal of this Navavarana Upasana is for any sadhaka to attain moksha. The goddess is reputed to bestow all kinds of materialistic pleasures and ultimately salvation. Each enclosure of the Sri Chakra houses a dedicated retinue, Chakreshwari, Yogini, Siddhi, and Mudra, symbolizing successive modifications of the mind. This was an overview of the various philosophical aspects that help us understand more about this work. Traditionally, when presenting the Kamalāmbā Navāvarana Kritis as a set, the 11 Kritis are preceded by a composition on Vinayaka and another on Lord Muruga. We will follow the same.